Hey, what's up everybody? Back with another day of counting my daily macros, my food intake, showing you how I am going to build my food for the entire day using a pretty sweet little app called My Macros Plus. That way I can make sure that I'm eating right, that I'm hitting my goals every single day. So I'm going to show you how I build this, and maybe it'll help you figure out how you can build your own. So do me a favor, as usual, if you would. If you find this video to be helpful to you, please hit the like button, maybe even the subscribe button while you're there. I post these videos every single day to show you how I'm calculating and tracking my total nutrients and macros and all that stuff. So I'm mixing stuff up a little bit this week. This is Monday, and I thought people don't want to see me doing the exact same food over and over again and just moving the food around. So I'm going to do a few things different. I'm going to change my pre and my post workout meals that I do every single day. I'm actually, instead of doing a lot of the wasabi peas that I've been using and a lot of the raisins, I'm actually going to replace some of that with Pop-Tarts because it still fits into my overall sort of targets. So I'm going to put some Pop-Tarts in there. I'm going to move some of the pieces around a little bit more than I usually do, and just kind of mix some things up again, just to show you sort of how versatile you can actually get whenever you're making these plans, excuse me, on any given day. So I'm really kind of excited to do some new stuff this week, frankly, to try some new meals this week and see how much I can sort of challenge myself with building these every single day. So I've already built today's meal plan. Let me show you now how I put this together, and let me know what you think. All right, let's go over today's plan. As usual, whenever I build my daily plans, I'm looking to hit a couple of targets here. One is I want to be just a little bit over my total calories. You can see here I'm 44 calories over. I want it less than 50 and more than 0, just because I'm building. I'm trying to gain some lean mass, and so being a little bit over is better than being just a little bit under. I also want to be over on my protein, and so you can see there I'm 18 total grams over on my protein. The fat and the carbs usually are switched. Usually I'm a little bit over on my carbs and a little bit under on my fat. So because I'm mixing some things up this week, it's a little bit different, but I'm still happy with this. Let me show you kind of how I've built today's. And let's do this. If you've watched my other videos, you know that every single day I do a pre and a post workout with a certain amount of protein and carbs per meal. And every single day there's at least a cup and a half or a scoop and a half of whey protein. So you can see here on my pre-workout, I've got a scoop and a half of whey protein vanilla. Usually it's chocolate, and to be honest, vanilla makes me gag, so I'm going to be struggling a little bit this week to use my vanilla whey protein. Not very thrilled with that. But anyways, so I've got my normal cup, third of a cup of raisins, just for a nice carb boost there. And when you go to my post-workout, similar, I got the scoop and a half of whey protein, but this time I've actually got an entire pouch of Uncle Ben's Minute Rice. Now usually I'll put this rice in my lunch. Usually I'm eating it as part of one of my meals. But today I'm gonna take out the wasabi peas and the raisins for my post-workout and replace it with simply, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of rice for a nice carb boost there. 84 total carbs for my post-workout. I calculate that based on the bigger, leaner, stronger system, which says you should have a certain amount of carbs before and after your workout based off of your body weight. So that's how I've calculated kind of what I'm shooting for there. Those all look good. Let's go to my actual meals. Breakfast, easy one. Liquid egg whites, so that's actually a cup and a half of liquid egg whites, and power waffles, which are like these store-bought boxed waffles. They're much higher in fat than I would normally do for breakfast. You can see 20 grams of fat for this breakfast versus yesterday, my breakfast had a total of 1 gram of fat. So of course that means that by doing this, I'm really gonna have to pay attention to how the rest of the day goes to make sure I don't go too far over on my fat. So a simple breakfast today, a cup and a half of egg whites and 2 of those power waffles. I'm not gonna put anything on the waffles. I'm just gonna eat them because I think they're just good as is. Let's go to lunch. Lunch, I'm doing a couple of wraps, which I haven't really done before. These 2 spinach wraps. I'm gonna put some black beans in there, some salsa, a little bit of Greek yogurt, the non-fat, non-flavored, because it reminds me of sour cream. So it's sort of like a bean burrito of sorts. So I'm gonna do a couple of those for lunch. Very easy to make. Will just take me a matter of a few minutes. Let's go to dinner. I'm actually doing some more Greek yogurt here for dinner, partially because I bought too much from my groceries this week. I bought 2 containers, so I'm basically eating Greek yogurt every single meal to try to work through that. But I'm gonna eat a sweet potato, some guacamole, some ground turkey meat, and then I'm gonna just do a couple of slices of Ezekiel bread. Really just gonna kind of mix the potato and the turkey together, the yogurt, and just kind of make a mash, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And then just, like I said, just a couple pieces of toast there. And so that looks good. You can see here, 612 total calories, 22 total fat. Again, sort of a bit of a higher fat content. Now let's look at my snacks for today. Snacks, I put the protein cookie in there fairly early because I wanted to make sure I got it today. I was just kind of craving it whenever I built my plan. So that's what I'm gonna be doing here is I wanted to make sure I got my cookie in. You can see here there's a banana, 2 bananas actually here, except really needed some carbs by the end of the day. And then you'll see Blue Bunny double swirl ice cream. Not 1 serving, not 2, but 3. Sounds like a lot. To be honest, 3 servings is pretty much what I would normally eat if I wasn't tracking my macros anyways. But it was really nice because I really needed some carbs. I needed a little bit of fat at that point. So, you know, kind of a nice day here because I got a couple of very simple meals. I've got all my pre, my post workouts in there. I'm hitting all of my targets that I want to hit, and even doing so with some ice cream and a protein cookie in the middle of it. So this day looks really good to me. I'm very excited to kind of do this. It's a very simple day, which of course I love every single day. So that's how I'm building mine today. Let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll be doing some workout later today. So that's it. We'll see you.